Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and this part is part 3 of the Minecraft Mansion tutorial. So in this part we are basically going to be finishing this garage. So right now it is just a small border with a door, but we're going to change that and hopefully we can complete it. Alright, so to start off we are going to be basically building up everything, but before we do that, these blocks in my inventory are going to be all the blocks we need for this part. So I'll just pause for a second, get the blocks, and then come right back. Alright, so now that you got the blocks, we're going to be starting off with a pillar quartz block and white concrete. So we are here in the front, as you can see, and we're going to build up the same way we did in the other part where we build up by another 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to do that for all 4 corners. Alright, since we have those all built up, we're just going to be filling in. No. I'm just making sure, you guys. I'm looking at my notes. I guess we can start off with the front because this is where the garage door will be. So 1 layer on the top, and then 2 columns on either side next to the pillars. Alright, so I want you to break this bottom. There should be a total of 8 blocks. If not, you might have done something wrong. And we are going to be grabbing the diorite, the andesite, the diorite stairs, the andesite stairs, and I forgot to put this in the tripwire hook. I didn't really put it in because we only needed it for this part only. So what we're going to start off is that we're going to have diorite, then andesite, then diorite, then andesite, then diorite, then andesite, then diorite, then andesite. That's going to be our pattern. And then put a diorite block where this is and put an andesite block where this is, but only these 2. Then put the tripwire hook so it looks like a hook and you can pull up or pull down the garage. And then opposite, we're going to put the stair, make sure it's upside down like this, and design, and basically the same alternating pattern, except it's sort of like a checkerboard or a chessboard, whatever. So it looks like that. Then we are going to put these blocks on top, so they're full blocks, not stairs. So like that. And we're going to do that 2 more times. So stairs, then the upside down stairs, like that. And you should have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to move it in by 1 and still do the same pattern. So you should have 6 now. If it helps you, just do this so you know where to put stuff. Then put diorite and andesite stairs, make sure they're facing up, and then 1 row of white concrete on the top. I know that was a bit fast, but that's what your garage should look like, so pause and make sure yours looks like the same as mine. Okay, so now we have the whole front done. Just like that. Now we're going to get all the walls done. So let's start over here where the door is, so the same size as the door. Build up by 1, so right next to the pillar. Put 1 layer down on the bottom. Then I can put all this away because we won't need those blocks anymore. We're only going to need the blocks we use for building the windows. That's what it is. So we're going to have 4. Then skip by 4, so 4 up top, and then another 4 very up top, and then like concrete way up top. So like that. Then we're going to fill this in, the whole door and everything, so it looks like that. Then we can go ahead and finish the window. If you don't remember from the last part, I'll explain it again. So let me explain it. So one layer at the bottom. This is not what I'm going to explain. I'm going to explain how to do the windows. Just give me a sec. We're going to have one over here, so next to the door. So it looks like that. Then we're going to have 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 4 on either side, so light gray concrete on either side. Then put the smooth quartz stairs on top, make sure they are upside down. And white stained glass panes in the middle. Simple. Then we are going to the back. Instead of having multiple windows in the back, we are having one giant window. And I'll show you guys how to do that in a minute. Let me just finish this, because this just helps me. So, one layer at the bottom because all the windows are too high. Oh, yeah, too high. Then we're having 2 columns on either side of the pillars. Remember, we are in the back of the garage now. Then we're having smooth quartz blocks all the way at the bottom. Then smooth quartz blocks all the way at the top. Then we're having light gray concrete on the other side. Upside down stairs at the near top. And then since we have this giant window, we have to fill it all with stained glass. Specifically panes. And there we have it. Sorry if I'm going a bit fast, it's just that we have a lot to do in this video, and I don't want this part to be too long. So now we are here. You want to put 2 columns of light concrete here. One more layer at the bottom, always another layer at the bottom. Then 2 more on the other side. Then you put smooth quartz blocks, 5 of them, like that. 5 on the other side, like that. There should be 3 in the middle, like that. Then smooth quartz blocks on top. You guys should know the drill by now if you've seen the last part. Then smooth quartz stairs on top. Then like a concrete on the side. And then fill it with white stained glass panes. Alright, that is all good. So now we have all the walls and the garage door done. So now we are going to work on the inside. So we're going to take our terracotta, our pearl quartz block, our chiseled stone bricks, and white concrete. So once you walk in the door, you see this. We're going to put 2 here and basically make it outline. Make sure there are no chiseled stone bricks right here. We don't need them there because that's where we're going to put the inner wall. So like this. Make sure it's connecting with the garage door though. Like this. Make sure it's not touching the outer wall. We're going to add the inner wall. Oh, we're also going to need chiseled. Forgot about that. So it should look something like this, the outline. And then we're just going to fill this all in. The empty space is going to become the inner wall, which is going to have the terracotta and the pillar quartz blocks and everything. So just fill it in, quick. Oh, didn't mean to put it there. So we're going to do this like so. And there we go. It should look something like this. Now we're going to take our terracotta and place 2, and it should be right next to the outer wall since we're making the inner wall now. So it should be like 2. Then once you reach the door, skip over that and put chisel quartz blocks so it connects. Leave no empty spaces. So then we're going to keep doing it. Also, if you notice some of them are different, I don't really care about that. If you want them all the same way, that's fine with me. It's just that I think it adds a bit more texture if you do it in different ways. And oh, forgot the bottom. So remember, it's 2 up all around. Don't make sure not to cover the garage door, and it should look like that. Then we're going to take our pillow quartz block, place 2. We're going to skip over the windows because we have to see through them. Place 1 there, and place there. So make sure your pillow quartz blocks aren't facing like towards you like that. Make sure they're facing this side. Then do that, and you basically keep going with the same pattern over and over. Just like so. Make sure you're skipping over the windows, you don't want to cover those up. And then we're going to go up in white concrete by 4. So like that. On the doors it's 3. And when you want to do the windows, you only want to cover everything else, but don't cover the white stained glass because that is the part we see through. So cover everything else except the white stained glass. Right after this, we are going to be doing the roof. And then we're going to use stairs for roofing. We're going to do the inner roof and outer roof after this. And then once we're done with that, we're really done. So this part might be a bit longer than the other parts. Sorry about that. But if we get the garage out of the way, it's one less thing to worry about, right? So alright, so now I'm finished with that. We're going to take our smooth quartz blocks, place 1 in the corner like that, put 1 on top, break the 1 on bottom, and then we're just going to outline the whole inner roof, like so. Make sure it's 1 in and basically diagonal to the inner roof. And then once we fill that in, once we outline it, we fill it in. That's what I meant to say. I'm almost done, but once you're done, I want you to go back inside. And because it's a bit dark, we're going to add some lights. I know it feels like we're doing the interior, but it's only for this. So we're going to grab some sea lanterns in our iron trapdoor. So go to one corner, make one diagonal like that, place a sea lantern, make another diagonal in the other corner, and keep doing this for all 4 corners. Like so. And then you can put some in the middle. So 3, 6, 3, 6. So it's going to make a 2 by 3. So make sure it's 6 away on the long end. And then put iron trapdoors on top of it. So now we're done with that. Pretty easy. Now we have this whole thing. What are we going to do? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. And I forgot that we still need andesite stairs. Oops. We're going to need andesite stairs, smooth quartz slab, light gray concrete, and anvils and iron trapdoor. So what you want to do is place stairs like that. So on the rim, like the very outer rim, not on top or anything like that, or like this, not anything like that. So place that, and we're basically going to do it around the entire thing. It's a bit hard, so try to do your best and take your time, obviously. I just don't want this part to be too long for you guys. So once we do that, we're going to go up by another 4, but make sure to go in 1 as well when you're building. So like so. It's not going to be on top or anything like that. Don't worry guys, we're almost done. It's just the roof and then we're done with the garage. So don't worry. I know this seems like a lot, but after the last part, anything's fine. I'll try not to put so much into one video again. I just didn't realize how much it was until I started doing it. I was like, oh. Alright, so this is the third layer. Remember, there's a total of 5 layers. Remember, take your time. You shouldn't rush things, especially if you're new at Minecraft and you're trouble at building. It's because I've been playing Minecraft for such a long time, I'm really fast. And I basically have muscle memory because I know where to tap and all that. I know how to use both my hands. Alright, third layer. Now on to the fourth. That's probably why gamers do so well. I mean, like, they move so well in Minecraft and they're really fast. Mostly because they have muscle memory, because their muscles know what to do. That's why it was so much trouble for me starting on a computer. I played on a computer a few times before. Pocket Edition is pretty good too. I would say Minecraft is the worst on phones because they have such a small screen. Alright, fourth layer complete, fifth layer. The good thing is that every time you do a layer, you have to place less and less stairs. And done. So 5 layers. Now we're going to take our smooth quartz, no, not our smooth quartz, what's our light gray concrete, and fill in the rest. We are also going to place anvils with iron trapdoors on top, so watch for that. So once you have filled everything in, take your anvil, and I want you to be facing the same way as the front of the house. Put them like that in a row. So the anvil on the side shouldn't be like that, or any of them honestly. Then the same thing in the back. Then everything else should be turned the other way, so it's like facing you. If it's not facing you, that's wrong, unless you're like turned or something. Then you're going to sneak and place all the iron trapdoors on top. I always liked the look of anvils with iron trapdoors on top. I just really liked it and I got used to it over time. Plus I think that it goes with the design, so that's why I do it. And now all we have is one more thing. One more, okay? So stay with me. So we see the bottom of the first layer, it's sticking out, but we don't want to see the bottom of the andesite stairs. We want to see this. We want to see something else, something more white. So we got the smooth quartz slabs, and as you just saw what I did, I put some at the very bottom of it. We're just going to do that all the way around. Make sure to break it if you put something in the wrong spot. Also, we might change the roof soon for the for this garage. Just warning you guys, but not too much. I don't think so anyway. And we're done. Sorry this was such a long video. I didn't realize how much we have to do. But now we are completely done with this one car garage. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you all have a safe and wonderful day. Bye!